If you've got a Roku box that's just not running right, I've got 3 things you can do to try to get that Roku box back to good. Make sure you stick around for the 3rd one, because if that one doesn't work, that's your last chance. It'll be time to buy a new Roku. But also, there's a secret key code combination on your remote that Roku won't tell you about that might actually fix it. Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk, and I'm going to start with that one, the secret key code combination. It's really easy to do on your remote, and what it does is it clears the cache, the temporary storage on your Roku box, and then resets the box for you. I think you should be doing this every month. If you've got problems with your Roku just not running the way it should, this might be step 1 to fixing it. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get to your home screen. You can see that's where I am here on my Roku box, and you can see I've got the home option highlighted. That's the best place to start with this. And now I want to show you exactly which keys to push to make this happen. And you got to follow this specific sequence, so I'm going to go slow. I'm going to hit home 5 times, and then up once, and then rewind twice, and fast forward twice. Let me show you how this works. Home, 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 up, rewind, rewind, fast forward, fast forward. Now, what you'll notice is it kind of wigs out for a second, and then it freezes. It looks like it's frozen right now. What it's actually doing is going through the process of clearing that cache, and this can take a minute to 2 minutes sometimes, depending on which Roku box you have. If you're having weird problems where the system hangs up on you or apps just don't want to run right, this might fix it. And again, I think this is something that you should probably be doing to your Roku box once every month or 2. You got to give it kind of a fresh start. This doesn't erase your channels. This doesn't erase any of your settings. It simply clears out all that temporary storage that can over time tend to clutter up the Roku box. You can see it's now rebooting, and within a few seconds we should be back to the Roku home screen. So there you go. We've cleared the cache with that key code combination. One more time in case you missed it. Home 5 times, up once, then rewind twice, and fast forward twice. Down in the description, I have that written out for you if you want to do that. Now, if that doesn't necessarily fix the problem, or maybe you have just one specific app that's causing you an issue, here's what you can do. Go to the app. Let's say the Prime Video app is being kind of wonky. And when you get to the app, you've got a star button on your remote. I want you to hold down. You see that button right there? That's the star. Hold down the star button and it'll bring you the app options. First, you'll notice it gives you the version number, the build number. Oftentimes, like you see here, the build number actually gives you a date, so you know the last time this app was updated. You can check for updates. That's always a good thing to do to troubleshoot an app. If that doesn't work, select the option to remove the app. And it's really simple. It actually doesn't take much time at all. Click remove, it'll say removing app, and boom, now the app is gone. So what that does is it wipes the whole app out of the box, and now I can go back to the channel store and reinstall the app. This is kind of a way of clearing the cache for one specific app. You will have to log back in and reset up your preferences and settings possibly, so know that going in. This is going to reset that app, but that's the easiest way to remove an app on a Roku box, or a channel as they call them, and then reinstall it. Last but not least, if your Roku box still doesn't want to act normal, this is your last option to go nuclear on the box and do a full factory reset. This is going to erase all the memory, erase all the channels, basically wipe out the Roku box to the same way it was the day you bought it. And frankly, if this doesn't fix your problem, you may just have to buy a new Roku box because your old one might be shot. Let me show you how to do this. Back here on the home screen, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom to the option that says settings, and I'll click over to the right, and then I'm going to go all the way down to the option on the bottom that says system, and then I'll click over to the right. And then I'm going to go all the way down to the option that says Advanced Systems Settings. And then you've got an option to Factory Reset. So if you go into Factory Reset, you've got an option here to punch in a code. And the reason they do this is because they want to make sure that you are intentional about this. This erases all your channels, erases all your settings. It wipes everything to the way the Roku box was the day you bought it. The Roku doesn't really store a lot of videos or files on the Roku itself, so it's easy to set this stuff back up, but know that you're going to have to go through and put your channels back in, and for some people, it might be a pain in the butt. Roku's trying to make sure here that you know exactly what you're doing. So punch in the code. Your code might be different than mine. It says, please enter code 7081 to reset everything to original factory settings and remove all accounts. I'm going to hit OK. And now I've got an option here that says factory reset. Do you want to start the factory reset or cancel the factory reset? I'm going to select start factory reset, and there it goes. The process of restarting the Roku box back to the way it was when I bought it. You can see it's already rebooting the Roku box now. Again, if this doesn't fix your problem, well, you might be out of luck, and it might be time to go to the store and buy yourself one of the new Roku sticks that go for like 30, 40, 50 bucks. Do me a huge favor, if you found this the least bit helpful, subscribe to my channel. That helps me grow here on YouTube. It also helps me know that you guys like this kind of content, and I'll be creating more here on the channel. I've got a lot more cool tech reviews, unboxings, and demos, how-tos like you saw right here. Tech it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.